And we are back live for another Sunday night here with How We Cruise.
Already.
Yes.
That was a fast week.
I feel like it was.
I feel like we were just here.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what we should have done. Maybe we should have just stayed live.
Yeah.
Just do like a marathon live for like a week long.
Yeah.
So it is Sunday night.
It's Sunday night.
It is a busy week. We're just getting ready for holidays and everything coming up. I just got back from work a little bit ago. We're running around like crazy, getting the kids
working every
down.
Sunday.
I've been working every Sunday.
Kind of throws us off a bit. Usually we have more time to plan and prep, but November especially.
So, but yes, it is.
Might be getting ready for, I don't know, holiday season with all this extra overtime,
Lots of, yeah. So yeah, so a lot of that. So, but
thank you for
joining us. We have a lot to talk about tonight, and as you could tell, if you did look at our thumbnail, it's shopping season, and we've been asked quite a bit what some of the stuff that we shop for cruises, and we've been asked a lot about Black Friday sales. We've been asked a lot about. Well, in our Black Friday reporting last year was a tad off. So
I'm laughing.
Caveat.
So can I just say real quick? Well, first of all, hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you everybody for joining us. But I was looking through pictures because I was actually looking for some holiday pictures from last year. So it caused me to go all the way back within the last 12 months on my phone. And, I have some like umpteen thousand pictures on my phone that I never delete. And I realized how much we did this year. I was like, holy cow. I'm not even going to I don't want to bring us to the end of the year yet, but wow, what a year. It's been absolutely whirlwind and very, very cool. But I don't know. I don't even know where I was going to go with that. I just wanted to say that.
Well, we do have a lot to talk about, and I promised Julie that we would move into it because I don't want to waste everybody's time. But I do want to say hello very quickly. I'm not going to post everything up, but I do want to say hello to everybody for joining us.
Yeah.
So I will say hello to Amanda and Josh. Hello, Meg's in here. How are you, Meg? I'm just as fast as I can. We've got here today. Where tomorrow is here. Is that Rob? I think that's Rob. How you doing there, bud? We've got.
Auctioneer is not in his future.
No. But I want to say hello to everybody. Alice is here. Greg and Felicia from SCT Adventures are here. Hello, Nadia. How are you? Nice to see you. I think you're new to our chat. Sean's here from Down Under Cruisers. Thank you for joining us. Tony Diaz is here. Hey, Tony. Tony G1975 is here. Did I say hello to the clocks? Hello, Mike. How are you doing? Antoinette is here. Jennifer is here. Will G is here. Cruise Vet, hi Mike, how you doing, buddy? And Mike from Lovey's Fat Life, and Bruce from Ocean. Thank you for joining us. And how did I do? Did I say hi to everybody fast enough for you?
Sure.
Okay, let's
move I want to get
into it.
I was just going to say I have a little glass of champagne here today because I'm celebrating with everybody tonight who is at the naming ceremony on the Carnival celebration. So very, very cool. We were registered to log in and watch some of the live streams. We've also been getting some pictures from a few friends who are on the ship. Gosh, it looks absolutely amazing. Have a great time, guys. Cheers to you.
Cheers to the Carnival celebration.
Yeah, cheers to the celebration. And so with that, let's talk a little bit about what we have to talk about tonight. And that is
well, let me do one more thank you first.
I remember where I was going with my story before. But
one more thank you, and that is to Josh and Chastity for everybody coming over from Moonlight Adventures. If you are not coming over from Moonlight Adventures, make sure next Sunday night you check them out right before us, and then come over back to us again.
I'll say this too: we were running, like right before live, like you're running around like crazy, you're doing it, and we have it playing, and I can hear it, and I hear Julie, and I hear Brian, and I'm going over, and I'm looking, and I'm hearing, and I'm going, but. If we were a little absent at the end, I'm sorry. We were still here. We were listening. So my story before about going back within the year was like a year ago. We were still. I mean, not that we're not in our infancy now. We were really in the infancy of our channel, and now we're like toddlers. I guess I don't know. So
whine a lot and need diaper changes.
Yeah. So I couldn't believe when I looked back at how much has changed and happened and kind of evolved over the past year. And we came across the Black Friday deal. And we're like talking, we're like, oh, we got to share this. This is amazing. This is awesome. We're like verifying information that we have to make sure it's accurate, because we don't want to share anything that's not accurate, but it's a really great deal. And it's still up. We never took it down.
Yeah.
You know what? Why not?
Like,
yeah. So it's still up in our things, but we posted, was it even, they didn't even have shorts then. It wasn't a short. It was just like a short video. No. Or maybe they were just starting shorts, but I don't think we were allowed to shorts.
Somehow or another, we got the information about the Royal Caribbean Black Friday sale. We searched all over Facebook. We searched all over, and nobody was posting anything about it.
But there was
now we know why.
There was a live website that was a Royal Caribbean website that was actually up and live.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we screenshotted and everything. We had information we had this information that was, hey, if it's on the internet, it's gotta be true.
Of course.
So anyway. So anyway, everything we bring you tonight,
I wrote it down and then I read it.
Is as accurate as we can possibly tell you today. Mm-hmm. And if anything is not, if it changes on its own tomorrow, hey, that's not our fault.
I once had a boss tell me, I'll never lie to you, kid, but what I tell you today might not be true tomorrow. So when you watch the replay, tell me how much of this is true. Put it in the comments.
So actually, no, this is a great topic. So we're going to talk today about great Christmas cruise gifts for that cruiser that you know, or that person that's close to you, or hey, I don't know, maybe you're going to go on a cruise, or all those items. You know, you can search list upon list upon list, and people will tell you a lot of these items you may have heard of before, but we're going to tell you what we like. We're going to tell you what we're using. We're going to tell you what we recommend, and maybe you'll get some new ideas, or maybe you'll come up with some other ideas of your own. But
now, all that said, the best gift that you can give this holiday season is to book your closest relatives on a cruise with How We Cruise, one of our multiple group cruises coming up. So come sail with us.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, of course.
We love it. We've been talking to a lot of people. We've been booking a lot of things.
More people jumped in. We'll say hello to Laura. We'll say hello to Paul. Thank you for joining us. And so what do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about the Black Friday? Do you want to talk about? I think that we should start with I think we should start with the Black Friday deals that we know about already. So there's a couple deals out there that have already been announced for this Black Friday. Then they're up on the websites of the cruise brands, and this is what we know. So, Brian, why don't you take that off? Who do you want to start with? So we'll start with everybody. I guess we're kind of the royal people, I guess, even though we are non-denominational.
Yeah, no, I think
non-denominational cruisers, non-denominational. No, what do I say?
Let's go. Who we can go with?
So Royal Caribbean. So Royal Caribbean sale is actually centered around their kids sale free promotion. So they are increasing the percentage or the amount of money off. So usually you'll look on their website and you'll see up to $550 off, which is if you book a suite for 7 nights or longer. But if you look now, so they're doing immediate savings. It's up to $600 per stateroom, so you're getting an extra $50 off. But again, that's for your suites. For sailings of 6 nights or longer on interior and ocean view, you're saving $100. Balconies, you're saving $150. And again, that's at $600 per suites. But the big deal with that is the kids sale free promotion that goes until November the 30th.
Yeah, that means you have to be deposited by the 30th, November 30th. Now, Royal will periodically offer these kids sale free promotions, and usually they're for you have to book far enough in advance within certain dates. So right now these are for most sailings, but certain sailings, I don't remember exactly how far out it is right now.
Z Show has joined us. Parkers have joined us. Hello, how are you?
So if this is something you're interested in, your kids have to be, or the kids are free after the second person in the cabin. So it's a double occupancy cabin. So if you have a 3 cabin, a 4 cabin, or a suite with 5 or more, or a 5-person cabin, or 5 or more with a suite, you get your kids sale free if they're under the age of 13. So they can't turn 13, I think, while they're on the cruise, or at least the initial sailing day of the cruise. That may be it too. But they have to be under the age of 13. So if their birthday was yesterday and they're 13 years old, you got to pay for them. But the rate of the third or fourth person.
Yes. So that is a very good deal. And
it's a fantastic deal for us. I mean, our kids still qualify for that. And I will share with you that we did just book a cabin with 5 of us, and all 3 kids are free. And it's
still have to pay taxes and fees.
Yes, you have to pay taxes and fees on the kids and gratuities. But man, we couldn't have beat that deal. So
no. But that does not only just apply to the 2 group cruises we have coming up on Oasis in June and Anthem in November, but it applies to most sailings throughout the year, as long as you're not talking about the summertime or Christmas week, Easter week.
Yeah,
or there's a whole bunch of weeks that are blacked out. But that doesn't mean you have to go with us, even though we'd really love for you to go with us. If you want to go on any other Royal Caribbean, that's the deal that they're offering.
All right.
Now,
yeah,
Norwegian is trying to do them one better.
Yeah.
Because normally Norwegian offers their free at sea program.
And they've announced this. They announced this kind of early too. Yes. So we've known about this.
So, and that's the wrong link. But Norwegian's free at sea program means that if you book with them, you have your choice of what you'd like for free. So let's just talk about if you book a balcony stateroom or higher, you can get all 5 of their offers. Now that's the unlimited open bar, the free specialty dining, the $50 off the shore excursion, the free Wi-Fi, and the free airfare.
I think it may even be more than $50 off the excursion. Don't quote me on that.
It's per
person.
Per port.
Okay.
Per port. But they've also added in the 3rd and 4th guest sail free, which is a great promotion for those of you and that's not specific to kids. So if you have bigger kids, or like,
hey, you just want to get together with friends or whatever,
4 really friendly adults and put them in one room, like you could do that. But Norwegian's upping the game on that one, and they've added for Black Friday the 2nd guest also sails for free. So if you book a balcony balcony stateroom, I am
what's with you today?
My face is frozen from working outside all day.
I know. It was a really cold day.
You can see it.
So anyway, your 2nd guest is free. So now you got your 2nd guest, 3rd guest, 4th guest free, and you have your special amenities, your open bar, your specialty dining, your excursions, your Wi-Fi, and airfare. I mean,
yes, Amanda, mind blown.
Yeah, it's an amazing deal, and I'm telling you, we've already talked to a number of people about this deal. To be fair,
with all of these deals that we say,
a couple people.
These lines are not going to lose money. So there is definitely restrictions and all sorts of things. And
we've talked about this before too.
Read the fine print.
Any empty cabin on a ship is money lost. So they always want to fill they want, especially now that we're getting back to full capacity and everything. They want as many rooms filled as they can. So what do we got about Carnival?
So Carnival's deals are a little bit more cryptic. They are putting out that they have Black Friday deals. But those seem to be very specific to certain sailings and specific to your VIFP number. So you'll have to search.
You have to either contact. You have to go in and look at your own, number, or you'll contact an agent and they can look it up for you and they can let you know what your
searching that for most of the day. Now there are other.
Of course, check your email. I'm sure it's in there too.
Yes. But let's see. So. Virgin is also offering Black Friday deals that will be Black Friday through Cyber Monday, and that's going to be as much as $99 per person per night for some sailings. But they seem to be more recent sailing, like in the near future type sailings. There is deals for later in 2023 where they're offering up to 50% off a second person. But again, those are for certain sailings also.
Yeah.
Celebrity's having a sale. Costa's having a sale. Celebrity is actually offering up to $800 in stateroom credit. But again, that's also not why. Not sure why I put LOL, because everything here is funny. That's why you put LOL.
We are pretty funny.
We're just hilarious. Yes, so there is a lot of Black Friday sales on actually cruising.
Yeah.
But then in addition to that, Mike says he's been looking at spring break of April of 2023, and the cruises I've been looking at are sky high. Yes, those Mike, you hit the nail on the head there with those sailings that contain a holiday. The prices are just they're not going to be the same price. We
If you're
got a
gonna-
great last minute deal on the Carnival Magic last year on spring break, but
That's what I was going to
they're
say.
gonna be the
I
last
feel like you have to
minute
do those spring breaks one of two ways. One, you have to book really far in advance out, like more than a year. So not this coming spring break, but maybe the following one. So if you book far enough out, you can usually get a better deal. Or you kind of have to find those last minute deals. And that's what we did last year. But we were still just kind of coming out of the pandemic and stuff. I think it was a little bit easier for us to find that deal. But, if you're willing to do those last minute deals, you can sometimes win, but it's a gamble. I mean, if you really want to go that week, I don't know if I would bank on last minute deals. So all that said, I think
let's do this and then that. Or you want to do that and then this?
That's part of this.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, what we're all talking about is let's talk about the gifts, because that's what we were here to talk about after we got through all those sales. Let's talk about, what do you get cruisers, or what do you want to get, your special other or your kids or your whoever. So I think the number one thing that is, we have quite a list. I got to tell you, quite a list.
So put in the chat what you're asking Santa Claus for, and we're going to tell you some of our favorite things that we're going to ask Santa Claus for this year.
The first thing I think is to consider gift card or credit towards a cruise line that they're already booked, or their favorite cruise line, or something they want to go on, because then they could apply that gift card in so many ways. Okay. So gift cards can be used. I mean, it's essentially turns into onboard credit, or it can be used towards the booking of the cruise. So the booking of the cruise, onboard credit, which can go towards excursions.
Oh, Tony, is that what you're getting me? That's so nice of
you. Excursions, spa treatments, just drinks, or the drink package, or another package, a specialty dining, maybe a dining package, merchandise, shopping around on the ship. Even if you have credit that you can apply, you can even use it in the casino or the arcade. So I know our kids have gotten arcade gift certificates before to spend on the cruises. So gift money towards the line is, I think, a home run any day.
Cheryl has joined us. Hello,
Hello.
Cheryl.
So let's talk about those really quickly. Let's try to not spend too much time on that.
So we tried to look up. So we've had relatives and friends go on cruises where we wanted to get them something. All I want for Christmas is a bottle of Tito's to be delivered to my room. You need the right travel agent. You can make that happen. Howard Cruise is also a full service travel agency.
We're coming around to that night.
Mike says one of their favorite gifts was a small Bluetooth speaker. That's a good one. So Carnival is the gift cards are very simple, very, very simple. We've seen them for sale in some of our local stores. We've seen them in Target. We've seen them in Walmart. You can pick them right off the shelf. You can order them right from their website. You can do an e-gift card. You can do
you can get a Carnival
corporate
gift card
ones
anywhere.
where you send multiple out. You can do just a single gift card where you mail it and have it show up at someone's house. These, I mean, as far as what I've seen with the research that I've done in the last couple of days,
super easy
Carnival
to get.
gift cards, absolute easiest to do of all the major lines.
And Disney. Because Disney is the same way. Any Disney gift card will work towards Disney or on a Disney ship or in any way, shape, or form. So you have Disney and Carnival, which are pretty much easy access anywhere. You can get them anywhere, and they are all good. And I don't think any of them expire.
All right, so they also did arcade credits. So let's move on with gift cards, and let's talk about Royal Caribbean.
Yep.
So Royal Caribbean's gift cards are gift certificates. They're not really gift cards. You can't go into your local CVS or Walgreens and purchase those off the shelf. You go to their website. It's actually a separate website. It's Royal Caribbean certificates.com, and from that website you can either purchase certificates and send them to someone, or you can redeem them through that website also. Now those we had an interesting with our last sailing where we had some of those and we tried to apply them to our sailing. We didn't actually see the credit till we got on board.
It also, you can't do it at the last minute. You have to do it far enough in advance. And I think it's 2 weeks. I want to say it's 14 days before you're sailing. You have to apply that gift card to your account in order for it to show up. That's my recollection. If things have changed, my apologies. But I do know that you can't do it at the last minute. Now, when you purchase the gift card, it is available immediately. You can print out the certificate you get, or an email will be sent, and it's immediately applicable. But once that person goes to redeem that gift card, you do have to do it before the sailing. You can't do it on the sailing or whatever. You have to do that prior. But again, can be used anyway, anyhow, and it's a great gift.
And the same as Carnival, you don't need to know their reservation number.
Nope.
You can just send it to a person. When they receive it, they have to apply it to their reservation.
Yeah, which is super easy, you know. So what about NCL?
Hello, Jeremy. Thank you for joining us. Now, yes, NCL.
Yeah.
NCL was interesting because we had...
We've had NCL gift cards before.
Yes, we had an NCL gift card. And I was looking up today how to get an NCL gift card, and it said that they actually changed their program. And the last time you could get a gift card was December 6th of 2021.
Yep.
So what you can do with Norwegian, though, is you can go on their website and you can purchase onboard credit for someone and send it as a gift. You can send them dining packages, beverage packages.
We're getting to that next bit.
Well, I know it's called a segue.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you can purchase onboard credit for them.
Yes, you can.
So that's kind of the same as gift cards, but you can't give it to them. You probably have to know
we previously
their reservation number or know how to.
Yes, we had previously received gift cards from Norwegian that we were able to apply to a sailing. Now it looks like what they're doing with Norwegian.
You already have to have a sailing.
Yes, you have to have a sailing.
So that is the segue into our next thing that we think that is.
It was like clean parallel parking, right?
Our next thing would be along the same lines, or is a gift to the stateroom. So like Meg said, you can send a bottle of alcohol, you can send a bottle of wine, you can send food, cakes,
I'm
strawberries, cheese. You can send a specialty dining. You can send room decorations if it's somebody celebrating something special, like an anniversary or a birthday. You can. It doesn't have. You can always log on and have that applied to their room. So those are nice little things that you can do. You can always let somebody know that you did that for them, or you can let it be a surprise. But that's a nice little gesture.
Laura has added an interesting tip here. She said you can hack Disney gift cards by getting them at Target with your red card, extra 5% off the gift card, 5% off your cruise, more bang for your gift budget buck. And you can do a lot of the same things at like Costco, BJ's, and Sam's Club, and all those other big box stores where you can buy the gift cards there in bulk, and you get a percentage off of those. I don't know if it's the same 5% as Target, but that's definitely
a great tip. Great tip.
Oh, here it is. And Sam's Club and Costco too. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah. Great minds think alike. Oh my goodness.
All right.
So those are all very specific. It's contagious. You pass it to me.
So we're more than happy to provide our reservation numbers if anybody would like to provide us one.
So let's get to the stuff. The stuff that we like. What do we love? What do we use? And I mean, what do we recommend, or what could be in
for those of you who prefer to
cruisers.
Do your last minute shopping over Amazon Prime?
Never. So I don't know. You want to start with? I mean, gosh, I have this whole list here.
Simple stuff. Start with simple stuff.
Simple stuff. Okay. So let's talk about like products that people love. Towel clips, towel bands.
These were super cheap on Amazon.
I'm going to start marking things off as I talk about it.
These are not the strongest one, but
no, but they're perfect.
But
what do you mean they're not? You don't need anything stronger than that. You really just need something to hold it onto it. How about your waterproof phone case?
Yes. So we have, which
everybody knows
Santa,
these. They see these.
Yes, Santa. I need a new one of these. I'm just saying.
Write your letter.
I should, but.
All right. So how about
Rob says Santa doesn't have enough of a budget for all the camera gear I want. Oh, that is a whole other topic, a whole other video of how we can fill the camera bag with all sorts. We are going to talk a few camera things.
I think we're trying. I'll try to save some of the electronic stuff till more the end, but we do have some of that too. How about packing cubes? So I was totally anti packing cubes.
Sarah suggested packing stuff, so you're right on the same track.
Exactly. Packing cubes. I have found a new love for them, and maybe I think that's going to be on my Santa list. I don't have enough packing cubes. I only have a couple, and I found out after avoiding them at all costs that I actually absolutely love them, especially with the kids.
Eddie says there's something in the water that you're both drinking tonight. Yes, we may be a little punchy. worked a lot of overtime hours in the last.
It was a
days.
really, really, really busy day. I won't even get into that. So here's a fun. I don't know if it's a fun idea or whatever, but if you want, this is kind of a DIY. You want to go into that first? Okay.
Well,
there you go. Luggage tag sleeves. I didn't realize how many people don't have these. I mean, we see a lot of people with them.
I like the ones
the
with
last
the metal,
couple cruises,
with the metal with the nice screw.
Yeah,
these are nice and good. And this one has actually a metal thing here so that it doesn't fall.
Because
some of them can rip.
The last few cruises that I've been on, I was surprised at the amount of people that were like, "Oh, where'd you get those? I hadn't seen those." So yeah, if you're new to cruising or if you haven't gotten them yet, they're super affordable on Amazon, and they make a great little gift. So here's a little DIY. Okay, how many times do I scrounge around before we go away to put together our like med kit? Right. When I say our med kit, things like Tylenol, Tums, your anti-diarrheal because you're traveling. Nobody wants to deal with that. Maybe a little Gas-X. You have Excedrin, Band-Aids, cortisone cream, your Dramamine, whatever else you want to put in there. Even your, well, we're not going to talk. So you can go to anywhere from, your Walmart, your Target, your drugstore, even your dollar store, buy your little, somebody suggested a tackle box. Get your little tackle box. Yeah, and you can put it together. You can DIY it yourself. You can put together a little kit. And I got to tell you, that's a really appreciated, thoughtful, put together gift because scrounging around to get all that stuff and then put it together yourself can, yes, Tony Diaz, absolutely. Hangover meds too. You can't forget those. So that's a little DIY that you can put together. Here's one that
we were on. Yeah, I was going to say we're on luggage before we go too
far.
But
that's exactly that's where I'm going.
Yes.
So we just had this conversation the other day with a friend. You know who you are. And they said, what are those bands around your luggage? We always see those bands around your suitcases. And these are actually personalized with our name on them. So these are nothing more than a marker. So you know how people put like ribbon around their suitcases or they'll put, a special kind of color tape on it or something. These are just straps that can be tightened to put around your suitcase so that way they can be easily identified. Why might you want to do this other than just for being able to spot your suitcase super quickly? We very recently had a client who was on a cruise and got off the cruise ship, and everybody goes down to pick up their bags and collect them and go. Their bag was mistakenly picked up by somebody else. The bag looked like theirs. Person left and didn't realize it until after they left. And there's our client there who was looking for their bag and can't understand why somebody would take their bag. It was absolutely a mistake. It was a misidentification of the bag, and the luggage was returned. All was right in the end. But nobody wants to go through that hassle. So if you have a special marker like a band or something like that, not only does it help you identify your suitcase, but it can also help others not mistake the suitcase for theirs. So I like that.
Tara says, have you seen Dollar Tree cruise videos? Do you think they are good for cruising or too cheap? No, we shop at the Dollar Tree all the time. Like
you can get amazing hacks, amazing tricks there. I mean, I love even especially to like the things like the disposable hampers and things of that sort. When you go to the Dollar Tree, you're traveling.
Those of you who like to do laundry on your cruise ship.
No, but even just to keep it,
I
like to keep my dirty laundry separate, and then I don't care if at the end I'll throw it in the suitcase. But nobody wants. I'm not airing any dirty laundry. Anyway, we're so not funny. Anyway, I'm losing track of mine. Yeah.
He says, so nice to the way Brian woke up. I don't even know what we're talking about, but she hasn't lost me yet. She's tried, but
I should just strap Brian to the suitcase.
Oh, the luggage strap. Okay, yeah, now that makes sense. Okay, I'll click off of that. Okay.
Anyway, love the Dollar Tree stuff. And you know what? If it gets ruined or if it doesn't last very long, who cares? You just replace it.
So we've lost count over here, Amanda. It's like 17.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah.
We're well into the 20s right now.
I've kicked him a bunch tonight. He's like, you're long-winded. Okay.
Meg, I always bring Dollar Tree set of sunglasses back. I bring like 3.
That's a great tip. Great tip.
Lots of sunglasses they get.
And reading glasses too. If you use reading glasses, Dollar Tree reading glasses are great to throw a couple extra in your bag, so that way if they break, if you lose them, if you whatever, you don't have to worry about it.
when we were talking about the straps. So I draw nautical theme icons in my last name. Yep, we did that. Remember with our old suitcase, we drew the big K on like chalk on the suitcase, the black suitcases.
No, I don't remember that, but okay, I believe you. No, but actually, our luggage bands were a gift.
Yes,
they were a gift. So we received those
Thanks, Mom.
last year. And we love them. So that is a good gift idea. And it's personalized, or you can personalize them, which is nice. How about, I'm just going to go through my list a little bit more. Well, since we're talking about luggage, what about a luggage scale? So now this question's been asked to us a bunch of times. Do they care how much your luggage weighs on and off the ship? No, they don't. There's no weight. Like when you get on an airplane, there's a weight limit. On a cruise ship, there's no weight limit. But if you are flying and you're packing to go home, when you leave your house, it's easy to weigh your luggage and find out how much it weighs. But if you're leaving to come home, you may not know if you're overweight. So one of those little luggage scales can be a good thing to add in.
What's another great thing when you're talking about luggage is extra bags. So we always we have a bunch. You have some over there, or are they over here? Grab one of those. We bring lots of extra, these string bags.
Oh, I don't bring down any string bags.
No, they're in the backpack.
Oh,
they're right there.
Oh, all right.
So these, and
we love our string bags.
We love our string bags, and
these we give a a lot of these away too. So our Howie Cruise ones. So if you want a Howie Cruise string bag,
yes, just let us know.
You just gotta let us know how much you like us. I guess.
But yes,
or actually,
these are great for the kids. We throw a bunch of those in there, and the kids will carry those. Put their stuff in the kid stuff. We don't put the kids in the bag. The kids carry the bag. All right, maybe I should just.
So also
a nice. Hi Blaine, nice to joining us.
A nice put together. I'm kicking him again.
I got kicked again.
A nice put together little backpack too. We just have this tiny little. It's not tiny. It's medium size, but it's super convenient. It's got lots of pouches, pockets, whatever. You can see. There's our last luggage tag. It's still on there already. What?
Blaine, we use our Howie Cruise bag often.
Oh, I love it.
Blaine wins best comment of the night so far.
Yeah. So having a nice, easy backpack, we'll just say it because we can.
We've upgraded.
We even have our Howie Cruise. So that's something else that I have on our list that I wasn't going to get to yet, but I might as well because I think I just segued into it. If you are watching this, you're clearly watching YouTube to get information, or because you like YouTubers, or because for whatever reason.
Watching from Facebook.
No, my point is if you're following anybody, there's so many channels. We have so many friends out there, and most of us have a merch store, whether it's on Teespring or it's on Spring, and there's some other stores out there. So maybe a good gift for somebody is to get them merch from the channels that they like, because we can name a bunch of them out there, people, and
like the Howie Cruise Spring store.
Yes, but we'll also say I can't think of many of our friends out there who are in this chat tonight, or are out there, or on the celebration.
And you'll have to go there to see what our Black Friday sale is.
But look, I'm gonna plug some of our merch. We got cute little sandal-y things. Slides. And this is not a commercial for us, guys. I'm just showing you what you can find out. Whatever. But these are good gift ideas for other people. They have, of course, T-shirts.
Eddie also has a great swag store.
Eddie has a great swag store. Have Luggage World Travel has a swag store. Blaine has a Rally Creative Travel has a swag store. Gosh, if you want to, feel free, drop your link to your store, put it in the chat, we'll share it. This was kind of fun.
Thank you, Amanda.
We got our Howie Cruise towels. So anyway, yeah, you can find some fun stuff out there. Good gift idea.
Hey, I know what to get your mom for Christmas.
Okay, you won't say anything. So how about, I'm just going to keep, okay. What are you going to put in your bag? What do we put in our string bag? What do the kids always put in their string bag? Snorkel gear. Mm-hmm. If you love to snorkel, why rent it? It's really not that heavy to travel with. It's really not that big or bulky. get some snorkel gear, give some snorkel gear as a gift, carry it in a string bag or carry it in a small duffel when you get on and off the ship. And there you go. Carry your own snorkel gear. How about, and a dry bag. So yeah, I'm gonna get there. We're on this gear now, and then we'll go back there. So how about a dry bag? A dry bag, just keep, especially if you have any kind of equipment that you want to keep. There's also
that towel is big enough to go skinny dipping on Carnival Celebration Pool.
Blaine, what do you know that we don't, or that I don't?
That's the best. No, I think the other one's better.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put Blaine in timeout.
So anyway, yeah. How about I did snorkel gear, beach bags. You know, everybody can use that good beach bag. Everybody can use that extra beach bag. And then there's also all kinds of some of these islands. When you're there, how we have special ways that we like to put our stuff aside if we're gonna walk away for a minute or go dip our feet in the water. But you also worry about your stuff. There's lockers out there. There's beach lockers, sand lockers that you can attach to your chair that can either have a combo or a lock. And then there's also kind of secretive ones out there, so you can search around for that. We are going to have a full comprehensive list with links of the things that we shared tonight.
Good night, Blaine. Thanks for joining us. Have fun in the celebration. Say hi to everybody for us. So we're missing them all. So say hello to everyone for us.
So yeah, some of those beach lockers and some of those things are great ideas too. How about binoculars? Binoculars are a great thing, especially small, easily traveled ones that have like a really good kind of whatever.
Especially if you're going to park next to the Carnival Ecstasy.
That's not work. That was
no NCL Escape. It's the NCL Escape. No, it's NCL Escape.
I thought it was the MSC.
No, it's NCL Escape. Yep.
All right. Well, I don't want to go back and look at the
Julie's Amber Cove video to check that one out, or don't.
That was
you don't know why.
That was just crazy. That was really, really crazy. Anyway, that's not what you want your binoculars for. Please don't be looking in other people's rooms next to you. But yeah, there's some awesome sightseeing, especially when you pull into port, or take them out on the beach with you. So we already talked about some merch too, but there you go.
So lanyards are a fantastic thing. So there's this one. I like this one because it's adjustable. And I like mine to be a little.
Yeah, I know. Shorter. He gets mad at me because I like mine longer. He likes it shorter.
But it's got the little pull, which I don't know why. But we like this because it unclips.
Oh, I really like the ones that unclip.
Your card to go to the bar service, and then keep the rest of it with you like this. Course, this is actually Kevin's list.
But the clips are awesome because every time we need to use our card for if it's for a drink or if it's for at the casino or if it's whatever, you just unclip it. And then when you get it back, you just clip it right on. It never has to come out of the. And
how do you get a How We Cruise lanyard?
I think you book cruise with us.
Yeah, cruise with How We
Or
Cruise.
you gotta send us a really nice message or something. I don't know. So land. Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna say. If you have a special cruiser in your life, oh, look at my skirts. If you have a special cruiser in your life, everybody loves different kinds of lanyards. Like. You can get sparkly jewelry-ish ones. You can get, merchy ones that have their favorite cruise channel on it. You can get just regular generic ones. You can get, and I don't think that it's something that you can have an extra one of.
Tony, look on the bright side. She's just pulling you by the lanyard and not hitting you with it.
This is what happens when I don't read the comments and I just let you go with it.
Mm-hmm. Tara, we had a boardwalk balcony and wished we had binoculars.
Yeah. That sounds
boardwalk balcony looks across it.
Well, no, because the boardwalk balconies look out at the Aqua Show.
That's, I'm sure, what you.
I'm sorry. I apologize for him. We were talking about the bags before, and I meant to mention this with them. We talked about the travel backpacks, but like a crossbody or a sling bag. And I dare I say how much I recently, especially when I was traveling as a volunteer, I loved the fanny pack. The fanny pack was awesome. So I would even go as far as to say a fanny pack.
Why bother, Tony? The ship is sailed. we're there.
I see what you did there. How about what are shoes?
So we can watch, yes.
What are socks?
So we can watch. Thank you, Tara, for clarifying. Thank you.
Yes, no, that's a great tip for a place that you would want them. What are shoes or what are socks? Great little thing to have. We've talked. Everybody kind of knows about. Well, I don't know if everybody knows about it, but the over-the-door shoe organizers are a great way. I know my mom especially loves it. She always whips hers out and puts it on the bathroom door or the closet door.
All your toiletries in it,
and she puts everything in it from like their suntan lotion to the next thing I'll mention, the flat iron, but I'm going to tell you why. To deodorant or bug spray or whatever it is that she has, and she hairbrushes, and she fills it all in, and it's a great way to organize. So either hanging toiletry bags or those over the door shoe organizers are great. So let me talk about that flat iron for a minute. How would you feel if I got you a flat iron as a gift? You'd probably look at me like I had 3 heads.
That's like when Julie got me a pressure washer one year and then a snowblower. It's her encouraging me to do work outside.
Well, no, it was for you to stop complaining when you did have to work outside. See, I'm always thinking about you. Anyway.
I'm getting Julie a vacuum cleaner for Christmas.
So a flat iron is a great way, since you can't bring an iron on the ship. Downy wrinkle release spray is awesome, and it works the best that it can. And you can always send it to be pressed if you really need something pressed on a ship. Some of the ships do have laundry rooms that you can go into where there is an iron available, but not all the ships do. But a flat iron can do a really nice sleeve on a men's shirt. Or
Jennifer used her flat iron to unwrinkle Andrew's sleeves in a pinch.
There you go. Great minds think alike.
Spirits.
So I'm telling you, those flat irons, they really are a great little hack to straighten out some of those wrinkles on your clothes. So it's a nice little small thing that you could pack. And would love to see the look on any gentleman's face that receives this flat iron. At least anybody with short hair or women with
Tara
short hair.
said she got a travel lighted makeup mirror last trip, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's a great one. That's not on my list, and I love that idea. Thanks for sharing that.
Well, let's go to our next.
Okay.
Let's go to this.
Well, okay, that's where you're going. You're right here on my list.
I saw that. That's
okay.
Nice. So
right.
One of the things that I think just about every cruiser has, and you can use these for just about everything here, is your magnetic hooks. Now, these things come in.
Can I have the stack of them while you talk about it?
Because they're over there.
Oh, because I'm going to tell you why. As you talk about it, I'm going to just...
These are fun when you go through security at an airport.
Yes, absolutely. Every time these are in our suitcase, every time. It does not matter. Time. We get pulled and they're like, what is in your suitcase? And I tell them it's our magnetic.
It's just magnets. It really isn't anything.
Go ahead.
But yeah, these come in different strengths. So we got the super.
No, these are the middle strength. These are the 25 pound, I think. Or no, there's like whatever. But they're usually, and when we actually have a link to this, but we'll repost everything, put it all together nice and neat for you. There's 3 different weights. These are the middle weight. The smallest weight is great for a lanyard, but not much more, maybe a baseball cap. These will hold my beach bag, but they're not totally crazy.
So Mark and Nate are here. They're sorry, just got out of the naming ceremony, and we got you a special. Oh,
thanks for checking.
We got you a special. Thank you so much. But hey, I hope you guys had a great time there. We were watching it live streamed. We were talking to some people that were there, so it looked like it was a ton of fun.
Can I tell you that dress? That dress that was the runway.
Oh, I thought you meant the champagne dress.
Oh, the champagne dress looked really cool too. So the woman was wearing a dress and there was champagne glasses like as part of her dress. And then there was a wall.
I'm not getting you that for Christmas.
A wall, and there was just hand gloves. Like it was the art of like the gloves were holding the champagne out, and as people walked by, they could take the champagne. But that red dress that was the runway was just absolutely stunning. So looks amazing. Anyway,
well, thank you for joining us, guys.
Yes, thanks, guys. So we're talking about the magnetic hooks. These are the middleweight ones. There is a heavier one. These are so perfect. They will hold something as simple as a baseball hat, but they will also hold a lot more. Like I said, they will really does hold my beach bag that has some stuff in it, like a couple, like my hat and maybe some suntan lotion or whatever. But here's a tip: if you notice how we stack them when we pack them, it's probably out of focus. Yeah, it is out of focus. I'm trying to put it in focus. We untwist them and we put the hook in between because you can see, they just twist off and on. So when you pack them, make sure you pack them like this.
So you too can have fun with airport security.
Because, no, this is why.
Don't.
Oh, look, it didn't go together. These two didn't go together like that. They are, when they get together the wrong way, they are double the strength to get apart. And sometimes they can be like literally impossible. I picked two that were opposites. Right. So I got lucky. But anyway.
The other thing these are great for too is, that if you've watched this long enough, that we always order our room service in the morning for our coffee and our stuff like that to the room, and always take one of these and stick a couple bucks right on the door. Yes. So that way when I'm looking for that tip money in the morning for delivery for that.
Or those magnetic clips, we bring those sometimes. Yes. And those are a great thing to put on the back of your door. Anytime that we have room service, we always want to leave a few bucks for a tip. And it's a great way to have your tip ready, especially for those early morning. You don't want to be shuffling around, where's my money, whatever. Or you leave it on the counter and you can't see it in the dark.
Let's talk tech for a couple minutes. Let's talk a little tech.
Well, hold on a second. So we talked about child clips.
We got that.
Well, we got those.
We're ready for tech. Let's talk tech.
All right.
I want to talk tech.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I have like two more things three more things that aren't tech. Because then once we go tech, I feel like we're not going to go back. We talked about waterproof bags. Mm-hmm. How about like hats are great. There's also, there's some really cool.
Tony, you're right. It is like us. You can't break us.
I love it. So I'm losing my neck wallet or like fanny pouch or like no, I didn't talk about that. We talked about that, but not like the full like lanyard. That's more than a lanyard for when you get off the ship to like that will actually hold your passport and hold your cards and hold your money. There's that. How about a small portable fan for the room? A lot of people. Okay. Oh, geez. So then fine. My last one. Oh, how about luggage itself? Just luggage, new luggage or lightweight luggage or
talk about that real quick.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. So the last thing that I'll talk about is personalized things that your cruiser would love. Everybody loves their door magnets. You can order them. This is just one of ours, but I make our own. But a lot of people make them. Katie makes ours. We go to the local craft store, whether it's Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, whatever store it is, Walmart, and we buy little wooden placards that are little decorations, or even the paper cardboard ones. Then we buy cheap, inexpensive magnets. There you go. And she makes our own. So you buy something like, if you get super creative, you can put markers or puff paints, you can personalize these, or you can go on Etsy, order it, have somebody else do it for you, whatever you want to do.
Or reach out to us for how we use magnets.
Personalized door magnets are awesome because everybody loves to put them out. Also, I'll say too, I go right to this is, well, no, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So this is just a magnet, printable magnet. So you can print them out yourself on your regular printer. You can also buy dry erase boards that are the exact same type of magnet. And that's what we put on our outside of our door, usually with a marker. So that way people can leave comments or we can ask questions and people can give little feedback. And it's just a fun little thing to have on your door. So all those little fun little things are great little gifts that you can give people. Any other personalized people love their cruise shirts. So go get a personalized cruise shirt.
Also available on our spring store.
No. I'm talking about for their group or their family or their friend or their whatever.
Which you could make yourself on your own spring store.
Yes, that's true. You can. It's an easy way to do it. Is to
especially if you're doing groups and stuff like that. You make your own store. It's just a lot easier in getting everybody's sizes and doing all that and shipping them out. Just go to there, make it, and set it up, and set it to yourself.
Well, that's true. But if you're just getting something for like somebody that you know or whatever too, you can also go out to Etsy. There's lots of ways to do it. But these are just ideas of things that can be gifts. Water bottles are great to have on a ship. A lot of people like to carry their insulated thermos water bottles to either get water or from the vending machine, that type of thing. All right, so that brings us up to your. There you go.
So I have to show you one of our favorite things that we have come across, and Julie uses the death out of these.
Oh,
things.
I use them at home all the time too.
This thing is we're sorry to Android users out there. We are Apple users for our phones. These also do come in a USB-C, but comes with a little lightning charger, and with all the stuff that you have to do on your app, every cruise line uses an app now. This thing plugs right into the bottom of your phone, and it hardly takes up. Yep.
Yeah.
So, we got. But these both give you a couple extra hours of charge. Just plug
these
it
are iWalks. We really love the iWalks. We use both of them. They're perfect. Actually, sometimes on a cruise ship, what I like to do is I'll keep this charged all day. One of them usually comes in my bag in case my battery starts to get low. I can still be using. We have other ones too that have like a little cable,
wires,
like the little wires.
Yeah,
they're hard to use your phone while it's charging.
These
go.
Are, dare I say, game changers.
Yeah. There you go. Like I still have full use of my phone. It's charging right now.
We do have Amazon links for a lot of these things that we're talking about tonight. We do have to update our website to kind of make it a little prettier for everybody, but all the actual links are on our website. So we
love the iWalks. So that's what I was gonna say. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll take one of them that's been charging all day, and at night, if I don't have a cord next to my bed to charge my phone, sometimes I'll just throw it on here so that way it can still be close to me. So if the plug is on the other side of the room.
Oh, so it's ask Santa Claus for Josh.
Listen, make your lists, check them twice. So what do we got next on tech?
So for all of you, a lot of you here are YouTubers, and we're all plugging everything in now. But now, not even. What are you doing?
Okay. I was going for
you
know what I was going for? I was going for the bag.
The bag is kind of cool.
Yeah, no kidding. So go ahead.
But if you go on a cruise ship, you cannot bring. You know that there's very few plugs in your room. We just did a cabin tour on our room in the Norwegian Prima, and there were a ton of USB-Cs. It was the
best
most number
room
of
for plugs ever.
Yes, if you want to charge stuff, get a room on the. Even if you're on a different ship, if you're on a different ship, just get a room on the Prima, because then you can plug your stuff in and then just go back to the others. But anyway, what we like is this thing. So we got a couple of these. This is non-surge protected, right?
They can't have surge protectors.
Super long cord here, but this has three plugs here with 4 USBs. And we searched Amazon for the product that had the most number of plugs and USBs. There are tons out there. There's a Cube one, but I do recommend one with a long. That one. Now this one is the same, but this one's got. Careful thing with this one is this one's got a little power button on it, and occasionally when this thing's in your luggage and that power button comes out, and then you think you're charging everything, but you're not. But the other thing about all these too is remember when you're plugging stuff into your room. Now we like to charge our GoPro batteries and our camera batteries and stuff like that while we're out exploring the ship. So we have like 2 sets of batteries for everything like that. Rob, that'll do good for all your cameras. But remember, just make sure you have that card stuck in your door for your master power when you're out of your cabin, because if you have all this stuff plugged in and that card is not in your cabin, your stuff ain't charging. So just remember that. But that's but these are great. I mean, and these are not super expensive. And again, links to all this Amazon stuff on our website and in some of our.
So talking about tech, a couple other electronic things. We're gonna go back to some other stuff too, but like a Kindle or an e-reader is a great gift idea for the person who likes to read. Also, I started talking about the electronic organizer bag. So, you get bags like this that will.
I carry tons of cables.
Hold your gear, hold your stuff. Brian has a pocket and a pouch for everything. And oh my goodness, do not put something in the wrong spot. He's like, where's my order? So, it's kind of like my kitchen.
Where's my 1-foot USB-C?
Now you know how.
What did you do with it?
Now you know how I feel when I can't find the whisk where the whisk is supposed to be. I mean, it's not that hard. Anyway, also earbuds. earbuds are a great thing for travelers anywhere, on airplanes, on cruise ships, sitting at. I know they have some awesome music sometimes at the pool, but those earbuds can help with either audiobooks or listening to music or whatever. Or I love to put them in, especially the noise canceling one. I have AirPods, but
I
put them
noise
in at
canceling
night.
headphones.
What?
Nothing. I love you.
Stop. Anyway, I put them in at night. I sleep with them on silence, and I love it. So anyway, noise canceling headphones
Perhaps
are great.
I end up with about 2 hours worth of footage per day, so I dump all the footage. So we do carry a external hard drive with us, and we'll bring our laptop with us. So at the end of every day, we do start putting everything. I'll try to dump it, so organize it by day, so that way Julie has it for the edit when she gets home without too much trouble.
Along the same lines,
we've gotten better.
Along the same lines of the what happened there?
I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, we lost our signal for a second. Sorry. Along the same line of the headphones would be a white noise machine. Some people like to sleep with that white noise in the background. So.
All right, you're pushing it an hour,
okay.
Kid.
Yeah, I know. Got? Well, we're wrapping it up. But so what we love our GoPro.
Yes.
Right. We have GoPro 10.
We use a GoPro Hero 10. We did have a little bit of an issue with it overheating, but GoPro was great, and in terms of replacing it for us. Yeah.
And it was an issue. It was tested. Yeah. It wasn't, but.
We use the heck out of this thing. So multiple batteries for this, multiple SD cards for the micro SD cards. They all slide.
And this does not have to be just for somebody who's vlogging. I mean, just to get. I was telling
just
him,
for your family videos.
Just family videos, and it's waterproof. It's got great stabilization. It takes great videos. It's super easy. We take it out in the ocean with us. We take it into the pool with us. We take it.
One of your favorite things about this is the stabilization, because I constantly get calls at work while Julie's trying to edit. Your camera's moving all over the place. But when we use the GoPro, I could be walking up and down the hall and saying hi to people and shaking hands and hugging people and all that. And
which the gimbals help with a little bit, but
yes. So
or the different camera, but that's got the best stabilization.
Yes, this has got very good. This is actually our probably this might even have better stabilization than our gimbal.
Yeah, I think it also I think it beats this.
Highly recommend.
So anyway,
GoPros.
But if you don't want to spend the money on a GoPro. There are plenty of waterproof action cameras out there on the market that you can get for a fraction of the cost. I want to say probably in like something that's decent that you can if you just want to get some underwater footage of snorkeling or some beach footage and not have to worry about it or take it to the pool within that $50 to $80 range, like easy. The GoPros are going to be a little bit more.
About the GoPro 9
expensive.
and the GoPro 10, though, is that it does come with, or doesn't come with. I'm sorry. You can purchase the media mod for this that gives you your cold shoe, so you can add a microphone, or you can add lights, or you can add some kind of handle to it, or things like that. So that's kind of cool too. And there's been a couple other channels that have done some really good camera videos. So I'm not gonna go on pretending I'm an expert with that stuff. I defer to those guys. So
yeah. Well, before we wrap it up, because we're at an hour now, we got through our list. I do have just a couple more suggestions. I'm going to do it super quick. I'll do it as quick as you did. Blade. I'll do it as quick as you did your hellos and your intros this morning. Well, maybe not that quick.
Julie's 60-second stocking stuffers.
There you go. 60-second stocking stuffers. I love it. All right. How about just those little things, those little kind of quirky things that you might want to add to a bag? Waterproof playing cards. We know how many people love playing cards out there. Okay. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're traveling with family, with friends, or by yourself. Get some poopery. Yeah. Especially if you're traveling with our kids. Ducks. Everybody loves the ducks. The ducks are so fun. Or even just duck merch, right? So it could be any kind of other ducky kind of thing that's fun because, cruisers are really into ducks. I'm going to save that one for last. Post-it notes. Post-it notes are great to leave little notes to your room attendant or little room suite or notes to each other or throw on the door of somebody that you didn't, I don't know, whatever. I talked about the dry erase magnet and the dry erase markers are kind of cool. Magnet clips. We talked about those. The travel laundry hamper, especially the one from the Dollar Tree. Silicone straws. Or metal straws you know, a lot of the ships are getting back to using biodegradable, but like sustainable, but straws that don't like disintegrate the minute you use them. So these aren't as necessary as I think they were, but bringing your own straw is great. And then
joined right as Julie said water. Which time?
So the other two, I think, of our favorites would be inflatable pool noodles.
Yes.
All right. So go on Amazon. You can find these. They inflate to whatever size.
Go to our Amazon link.
Yes.
This is one of our Amazons.
Yes, we have. Well, we're going to put links to all of this stuff if you're interested in it. But you have inflatable raft noodles that you can blow up in only a couple breaths. You know, it's not like you need like an air pump to blow them up. Yeah. You can try to crush them and bring them back with you, or they're really affordable enough.
They are exponentially harder to blow up depending on how many kids you have. So for 3 kids, when you're waiting on Half Moon Key to get a beer, and your wife says, make sure you blow up those pool noodles before you go get a beer, you get those blown up pretty quick.
Don't let him fool you. He was out getting the beer, and I was sitting at the chairs blowing them up. Anyway, the inflatables, we love the inflatables. And then this is my favorite. I've talked about it before. You guys know about it.
Julie always saves the best for last.
No, it's my favorite. I love it. Hold on. I don't.
Please don't break our floor.
I don't think it's gonna work right here. Oh, it did. These are glow in the dark.
So if you've ever played mini golf on a cruise ship, and we're not talking about the Prima here where you got to pay $70 for it. Can you, stop? So the golf balls on the cruise ship are sometimes a little lighter weight.
Well, they're foam. And you know why? Because they don't want people trying to hit the golf balls, throw them overboard or whatever. So they're foam little golf balls.
It's the good old days when you hit golf balls off the back of a cruise ship.
But you can bring your own golf ball. So a lot of people will bring, if they like to play mini golf, will bring their own golf balls. So if you're going to do it, these are regular like golf balls. You know, we're not talking standard like whatever. You're not out on the green. You're on a cruise ship playing golf. But you hit them and they glow for about 10 minutes, and then you hit them again, and they have like some like 50 hours worth of like LED time or whatever. And they're just really fun, especially if you go out and play in the dark, which our kids love to do. We even like to do it as family, and even as adults, like we're like, oh, that's fun. Let's go play some. I don't know.
So best now, Rob says, don't forget to bring pee for your kids when they get stung by jellyfish. Now, the best way you can make sure you have enough of that is to purchase the drink package.
Anyway, those are some favorite things that we love, some things that we want to put out there for you to consider if you're looking to get any gifts or looking for ideas of what you need to take on your next cruise.
And again, those are all those links, or at least links to most of that stuff, is on our website, howwecruise.com.
We'll be updating too with anything that we added
today. Julie was not happy with my
I've been saying that for a long time, but we're trying to keep up.
We're trying to keep. This has been a fun ride. We're so grateful for all of you that have come to join our lives every week and chat with us.
There we go. Huh. Again. Well, anyway, we don't know what's happening.
But we love every single one of you, except those of you who decided to skip this to go on that silly carnival celebration instead of join us for our live. I mean,
really, no, look at how many of them did though. We even had people jump in anyway.
Why would you do that?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. No, I do want to say that being the week of Thanksgiving, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we sincerely thank you for logging in, for supporting us, for booking with us, for asking us questions, or just for reaching out and saying hello or giving a thumbs up or a like.
It does. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. And we wouldn't still be.
We never dreamt in a million years that this would be something that we would venture into, but we're loving every minute of it, and it is. It's just been a crazy, awesome journey, and we're going to keep going. So
if you are enjoying our Sunday Night Lives, we will be here next Sunday night. Yeah. So join us at 9:00. And if you really, really, really like us and you want to come with us on a cruise, we will be doing a couple of group cruises. We'll be doing
no tickers.
Okay, since you asked. So the first is the How We Cruise Group Cruise 2.0, which is on the Oasis of the Seas, June 23rd of 2023, going out of Bayonne down to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and Perfect Day. Okay, couple rooms left on that one. The kids are out of school, so you have no excuses. Just a couple rooms left on that one, so feel free to jump in on that one. And it wouldn't be a live if we were not getting text messages from some of you. So thank you for that.
Can you click on Lauren's comment?
If I have to go back to the chat.
Lauren Lives Life. Hello. Thank you for joining us. She says, we love doing the ducks.
Oh, yeah.
So
I had that before.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed. She said that because I just want to give another little tip that I love.
Yes. Okay,
I love doing hot tape before you go, little dot of hot glue, and a tiny little magnet that you get from the craft store that are very, very affordable. You can hide those ducks in so many other places, on the ceilings, on the walls, all over the place.
On the ceiling.
We even have some on our refrigerator now because the kids love it.
Yes.
So fun little thing to do with your ducks.
But if you can't make it with us in June and you still really want to join us, we have a thing in New Jersey called Jersey Week. If you've ever been to Disney, you know what it is. And that will be November 5th of 2023. Anthem takes Jersey Week. We'll also be leaving out of Bayonne, New Jersey, because
I see Tara said she wants some information on that. So we will make sure that we get that too. You know what? Do me a favor, just in case. I'll make a note to myself, but just shoot us a message, either Facebook Messenger or in our email, so that way I don't forget and I don't drop that. Because I know anyone else out there waiting for exact numbers or quotes or anything on us. We are on it, and we will have that to you within the next day.
Just before we wrap up, we initially had shied away from the quantum class ships because of the fact that we have 3 kids, and they're kind of challenging to get the right room configuration for a family of 5. But what we found is with the Royal Caribbean sale that's currently happening, as we mentioned earlier, until November 30th, it doesn't matter how many kids you want to bring with you. There are some good rooms left on that ship since it's so far out.
Amazing deals
that you can really get you can get a solid deal. And if you're only cruising it, if you want double occupancy rooms, double occupancy balconies are only in the range of about $1,500 for a room. So that's for both people. So that's
for a 7-night, yeah.
For a 7-night cruise out of Bayonne in November, that's a pretty solid deal. So we're pretty happy with that one, and we hope that a lot of people can join us. So that said, we have talked about a lot of products tonight. We had a lot of people join us, and we're very thankful for all of you. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you who joined us, and for all of you who didn't join us, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Because I know you're watching on the replay, and that's why we're thankful for you, because even though you couldn't make it live, we know that you're watching on the replay. So hello to you.
If you're on the replay, drop a comment, leave us a message, or let us know what you love, as what's on your Christmas list.
Do us a favor, hit that like button on the way out, and tell a friend or two to subscribe to the channel. Check out this video, and we will
see you on the seas.